The Sony XG300 is incredibly portable. This lightweight speaker comes with a retractable carrying handle to help you transport it. It's battery-powered, so it doesn't need to remain wired to a power source to work. The Sony SRS-XG300 is a smaller version of the Sony SRS-XG500. It has a similar design to its bigger cousin, with RGB lights built into the ends of its body. This smaller model is easier to bring on the go and has a built-in retractable handle. It's also compatible with Sony's Feastable app, which lets you access extra party features of the speaker, like DJ and light effects. The Sony XG300 is good for music. With its mega bass preset enabled, it has a boomy overall sound profile that adds extra warmth and punch to the mix. It's still suitable for listening to most music genres, from EDM to classical. You can customize its sound profile thanks to the graphic EQ and presets in its companion app. This speaker also gets pretty loud, though there's compression present at max volume. The Sony XG300 comes in two color variants, black and light gray. Tell me in the comments what variant do you prefer or what color would attract you. Compared to the JBL Xtreme 3, the Sony XG300 is better than the JBL Xtreme 3 overall. You can use the Sony speaker to answer and reject phone calls, and it supports voice assistance via your paired smartphone. It comes with customizable RGB lights. It's compatible with Sony's Feastable app, which lets you access extra party features of the speaker. It also has lower Bluetooth latency with iOS and Android devices, making it better suited for watching videos and movies. Some apps compensate for latency differently, and your experience may vary. That said, the JBL offers a better balanced sound profile overall. This cylindrical speaker is tightly wrapped in fabric and has RGB lights surrounding its passive radiators on the side. Passive radiators are designed to bring a deeper and more powerful bass, which is a nice touch. The Sony XG300's build quality is very good. The speaker feels solid overall, and its retractable handle is sturdy and smooth. It's rated IP67 for dust and water resistance, meaning it's certified to be fully dust-tight and immersible in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes, so you don't need to worry about it getting wet outdoors. There's a flap on its rear to protect its ports that seals tightly. The rest of the speaker is tightly wrapped in fabric. The Sony XG300 offers a good selection of easy-to-use texturized controls. Power button, press to power the speaker on or off. Bluetooth button, press to enter Bluetooth pairing mode. Mega bass button, press to turn the mega bass preset on or off. Hold to enable its stamina mode when the battery's running low. Play and pause button, press once to play and pause or answer or reject incoming calls. Double press to skip to the next track, and triple press to return to the previous track. Hold to activate the voice assistant on your paired smartphone. Volume buttons, press to raise or lower the volume. There are indicator lights to inform you of the speaker's status and which features are enabled. This speaker emits an audible cue when it's in Bluetooth pairing mode. When you reach its minimum or maximum volume, the power button's light blinks 3 times. The charge light also slowly flashes orange when the battery's running low. A battery button on the rear also lets you know the speaker's approximate battery level. Also, on the rear, there's a light button you can use to turn the RGB lights on and off. This speaker has a slightly boomy sound profile. The overemphasis in the high bass range adds extra warmth and boom to the mix. Its mid-range is mostly balanced, so vocals and lead instruments sound clear and present in the mix. However, the underemphasis in the treble range causes higher-pitched vocals and instruments to sound dull and veiled at times. It also lacks some low bass, especially compared to the Ultimate Ear's Epic Boom, so you can't feel the deep thump and rumble in bass-heavy music. Fortunately, you can customize its sound profile to your liking thanks to the graphic EQ and presets featured in its companion app. This speaker can playback stereo content without down-mixing it into mono, which is great since most music is mixed into stereo in the first place. The speaker has a decent dynamics performance. It gets loud enough to fill large areas with sound. However, a lot of compression is present at max volume, so your audio doesn't sound as clean and clear at max volume. The manufacturer advertises that its battery lasts around 25 hours from a single charge when the volume is at level 19 and its RGB lights are off. With its volume at level 30 and its RGB lights on, it could last over 14 hours on a single charge during the testing process. It's great news if you don't like to regularly charge your speaker and enjoy longer listening sessions. There's also a power-saving mode Sony calls Auto Standby, which you can enable in the app, that shuts the speaker off following 15 minutes of inactivity. The Sony SRS-XG300 Sony Music Center app is very good. It features a graphic EQ and presets, so you can customize its sound profile to your liking. You can customize its RGB lights and can access Sony's Faestable app, which lets you access extra party features of the speaker, like DJ and light effects. You can also use the app to connect the speaker to other compatible devices when you want to create a stereo pair or when you want to amplify your audio across a larger area. Like other Sony speakers we've tested, there are a few power-saving and battery protection features. There's a stamina mode you can enable in the app, which significantly reduces the bass in your audio to lengthen the speaker's battery life when it's low. When you charge the speaker, you can enable its battery care feature to protect and optimize its battery performance in the long run. This feature suppresses the speaker's charge amount to 90% when you charge it fully. You can also enable a power-saving feature Sony calls Auto Standby mode that automatically turns the speaker off following 15 minutes of inactivity. Aside from its charging port, this speaker comes with an AUX input to wire your devices to the speaker. You can also use the USB-A port to charge devices like your phone via the speaker. You can't use the USB-A port to play back audio. Over Bluetooth, you can pair up to 2 devices to the speaker simultaneously, making switching between audio sources easy. It has an outstanding range, so your paired devices remain connected to the speaker, even from far away. Also, it has low latency with iOS and Android devices, so you won't notice many syncing issues when using the speaker to watch videos and movies. Still, some apps compensate for latency differently, so your experience can vary. If you watched until this point, leave a like, and comment with what speaker do you currently use. Thank you.